Hello there, welcome to Taurus Lady channel. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon or Rising. So if you've got your Sun in Taurus, or if your Moon is in Taurus, or your Rising starts at this Taurus, this is for you, okay? We're gonna look into where you are right now, Taurus, and any energy surrounding you, okay? So let's begin. Where is my Taurus right now? What is the central position, the matter of the heart for Taurus? Taurus, we got here, Six of Cups. Taurus, you're missing someone. Who are you missing? Someone you're missing from your child, could be a soulmate, okay? Someone from the past. You're missing someone from the past, Taurus. Who is it? What is crossing you? What would be good for you to do? What's crossing you? What you crossed about? What you confused about? Sun, again, we've got here children, a child, something from childhood. This someone with the Sun card made you happy, and because they made you happy, you miss them. Maybe you recall some good memories with someone and you miss someone you really cared for, someone who gave you that joy and happiness, someone you're missing made you happy. So you keep thinking of only the good moments, because that's what we do, Taurus. We always think of what was good. What you need to remember, Taurus, don't forget that it's natural humans' response. Let's say if you broke up with someone, if someone hurt you in the past, we end up remembering the good moments, the happy moments. It's very easy sometimes for us to erase the bad moments, and we end up missing someone who sometimes doesn't deserve to be missed, if you see what I mean. Okay, next card. What's happening in your mind on a subconscious level? Something that might be happening in your dreams, or something that, once I tell you about, you'll be like, oh, that's so on point. I was thinking of it, but I didn't really think, deep enough about it. Taking the risk, being like the fool, Taurus. Maybe what you've been thinking of recently, what's been happening in your dreams, is maybe it's time to have a new chapter in your life. Maybe you're very much aware that for you to have this new chapter in your life, you have to take a risk. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's the lifestyle you lead, maybe it's time to be like the fool. Fool is the 0 in the tarot card. Fool is someone who decides to life lead them instead of being led by life. Okay, this is the fool. Someone who decides to quit the job because it doesn't serve them, leave the relationships that are not fulfilling. He puts faith into destiny. Okay, and maybe that's something that you really, really want, Taurus, or something that's been on your mind, but you're even afraid to think about it. Because as a star, as the earth sign, Taurus, you like stability. You don't mind changes, but you rather have a plan than not have a plan. But Fool's got no plan. Fool just puts his faith into destiny. And I think that's something you've been thinking of. Maybe what you're really missing, because the cards can be interpreted in a few different ways. If it's love related, so take as resonates with you. You're missing someone from the past, someone who made you happy, or maybe here with a new chapter, you're memorizing, you're recalling the moment when your life was innocent, when you had no responsibilities, no duties, when you felt free. You miss those times. And on your mind thinking, what if I was to gain that freedom, that innocence that I felt when I was younger, or when you felt when you were with that person. Okay, whichever situation this is, you got to take a risk. You got to sort of just let things be, and that's not easy for you, Taurus. What is the past influence here? The past influence. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lovers, soulmates. Look at this. I love this card. Look how they, twisted around each other. I mean, I'm a bit rusty when it comes to tarot. I haven't done it for literally longer than a year, possibly a year. So the past influence, we've got lovers, Gemini season as well. 9 of Wands. Patience is a virtue. So I feel like, someone here was very patient. 9 of Wands is someone who's been through a lot, but they don't give up on someone. So I feel like you didn't want to give up on someone with 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot. You did not want to give up. 9 of Wands is someone who's been through so much, but they're still ready to fight. You are ready to fight for your love, for the lover, for the soulmate back in time, Taurus. You were tired, exhausted. Even so, even though you were like really patient, I feel like you believe that your perseverance, your patience would have paid off. But the question is, did it pay off? Because you're missing them. So what's the energy for this upcoming week, Taurus, for you? Wow. Offer of love coming your way, Taurus. Or apology. Passionate. Knight of Cups. Bringing you love. Or apology. Maybe from someone from the past, Taurus. Someone who wasn't willing to fight, who wasn't as patient as you were. Clearly you're missing this person, and you might find yourself surprised this week. Some kind of offer of love, of passion is coming your way. Either that or an apology from that person. So what is the upcoming, so this is sort of what I've said is like a current energy, really. It's happening right now. So let's look into the very near future. What are you gonna do once that apology or love offer comes around? What are you gonna do, Taurus? Let's see. 3 of Pentacles. This flipped actually, so it was in a reverse position, but I'm gonna read it upright because it feels right. So when this comes around, this offer, you'll be thinking, 3 of Pentacles, is this stable? Can I work with this person? Can I build something with this person? Is this person with someone else? Is there a third person, third party situation? Is this doable? Will you be in a third party situation? Okay, it won't be straightforward. You'll be questioning, can we work together? Are we on the same page? Are you in a third party situation? Are you with someone, or am I with someone? Can we make this happen? And let's see, how will you be viewed by this person and by others, those who know you, in this upcoming week. Very stable, perhaps married. This refers, 10 of Pentacles, to financial stability, but also someone who's got who built already a stable family. You are seen as successful, someone who's got a solid foundation. Okay, family, home, stability, Ten of Pentacles, okay? You're seen as someone who's stable, you're seen as a material marriage, or someone clearly sees you being, you know, successful, and having leading a good family life. That's how people view you. You know, so the view is someone who's stable. This is very much like you, Taurus, okay? You love being in long-term relationships. You thrive on long-term relationships. You thrive on being with someone for a long time, rather than having, you know, short-term flings. How are you viewing yourself this week, Taurus? Three of Swords. You sort of reflecting on some kind of betrayal, heartbreak you've experienced with Three of Swords. Misunderstanding, painful ending. I think this is all to do, I can see all of those cards that are referring to the past. Like, for some reasons, Taurus, and I think today we've got the last day of Taurian season, 22nd of, I believe it's today, 22nd of May. All of those cards, like, the energy is about, you know, reliving the past, refilling the past all over again, relooking into the past all over again, recalling the past all over again, the past that was painful. And you know it's time to have a new chapter. On a subconscious level, when you're asleep, when in your dreams, you get clear signs it's time to take a risk, to have a new, you know, new beginning. You feel like you're being misunderstood, you got hurt, mistreated perhaps, betrayed. You're still feeling heartbroken over something. It's not, I don't feel like it's a huge heartbreak, but you're still feeling that pain. Like, you know, Taurueans can feel the pain, or they can feel betrayed, hold a grudge even for years, long years, or forever even. I'm not saying it's a good characteristic or trait of Taurian personality, but it's just the way it is. What's the message for you from the universe, Taurus, for this upcoming week? What is the message for my Taurus? Whoa. 2 cards came out. Taurus, karma, turning point, universe, the world, vision, the wheel of fortune. Okay, the wheel of fortune. This could also be the end of the cycle. And we also got 8 of Cups. Leave the past behind. It's very clear. Leave the past behind and move on. You know, it's like 8 of Cups is if something isn't fulfilling, it's time to finish it. Or if something wasn't fulfilling in the past, why you still keep thinking about it? Something came to the end. It came to the end because it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Or if you are in not fulfilling relationship, it's time to leave. It's time to close the door. It's not fulfilling. It's not making you happy. You got 8 of Cups here. Are you satisfied with 8 of Cups? You could get 10 somewhere else. So let the universe take you there. But to take you there, you got to take a risk, Taurus. And if you do take that risk, what will happen? Risk in love, risk in life, in getting a new job, risk in changing your life 360 degrees, if you see what I mean. 90 degrees, sorry. Then, if you make this change, we got Knight of Swords. I feel like we need to be careful if you sorry, my phone's about to die, my battery. If you do make this change, you got to be careful with how you communicate. Okay, it's called Knight of Swords. Is someone who is very direct and logical, so you got to be very logical in how you're gonna do this. Okay, you got to have a plan. I know I've said, this guy says you don't need a plan as a fool, but you do need to be logical here. Okay, because your words, it's not about, planning every single step, and in the future, whichever decision you're gonna make in your life, whether you're gonna, get with someone, break up with someone, get a new job, leave a job. It's about how you're gonna communicate, because remember, your words can hurt. Knight of Swords, he goes around and he uses the sword. The sword here indicates words. Okay, the words can be harshly spoken. They can really hurt and cut deeply. So it's important. If you decide to change your life this week, if you decide to make some kind of decisions to do with love, any sort of changes this week, when it comes to communication, you got to watch out, because you may hurt people because of the way you're gonna come across, Taurus. So be gentle. Don't lose your temper. If you decide to leave a situation this week, leave it peacefully, if you see what I mean. One more card, the outcome. Again, Ten of Swords. You see, if this is the end of something, even if you feel hurt, betrayed, Taurus, or you might be feeling this week, it's important to leave the situation peacefully rather than leave the situation in an angry way, because if you start getting angry with someone, calling them names, in the end, Taurus, you'll be the one who's hurt more than they are, because of Taurueans' nature. Okay, our Taurueans' nature is it takes a lot to make us angry. When we do get angry, we end up saying some really harsh things to people. We usually tell the truth, but some things are better not being said, Taurus. Okay, and that's something you got to remember. I understand you might be feeling hurt over something or something, but it's no point. There's no point hurting someone with the way you speak, Taurus. Okay, so be very careful about how you communicate. Okay, it's all right to be angry. It's all right to, I'm not saying you shouldn't get angry at all, if you see what I mean. I will just stress that again. Just watch out for, the words that come out of your mouth. Speak before you think this week, Taurus. Because if you end up saying too much to someone, even when you're angry, you will end up hurting yourself. Okay, and you don't want that. The bottom of the deck, the overall energy, 8 of Pentacles. Focus this week on yourself, your self-development, your job, on making money. Keep your head down at work. Keep your head down in general this week, Taurus. Okay. I'll just get oracle card for those who are into love. So I'm a little bit rusty. It's my first reading in a long time, and I cannot talk loud because my baby's sleeping. I got this. Wow. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe there's some financial issues here that are affecting your love life. One more. Let's have one more. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like we've got two different scenarios, okay? Some issues with money with one person, and the other, I don't know, your feelings are worth exploring. And let's get something positive. These are power thought cards. I really like them. Let's get one. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed, Taurus. Here it is. I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. And this is so bang on, so spot on, Taurus. I'm not limited by past thinking. I'm willing to change. The past is the past. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. And this is the overall energy. It goes very much in line with it. Focus on your personal development this week, Taurus, okay? The past is the past. It might be revisiting you right now as I'm talking to you, but you can change your thoughts, okay? It's all in here. Love you, Taurueans, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.